Southwest Florida, welcome back to Kwanzaa celebration. 2018 Lead Pitch Live on FOX4, of course, the media sponsor of this spectacular event. I will tell you right now, this is the largest Kwanzaa celebration that we've had in this area ever. And I've been around here for a long time, and we got a historian here who will correct me if I get it wrong, but I think I'm right on this. And so let's get a chance to talk to some people who come out for this 2018 Kwanzaa celebration of unity. Professor Lodovic Kimble and Dr. Peter Ndiangui of the African Network of Southwest Florida. Professor, it's going to be about 250 people here. That was the max we could get in here. You've been around here for a long time. Would that be the largest Kwanzaa celebration we've had?
Yes, it is. In fact, it was the Quality of Life that brought Kwanzaa and Juneteenth to Lee County.
Why do you think it's important that we have this type of celebration?
Well, it reflects our culture. There's a book that says, why is Africa still our home? This reflects on our African culture, the African roots. It has its roots in the notion of the winter solstices. And that occurred on the 22nd of this month, which was the longest day of the year.
What is Kwanzaa?
Kwanzaa is a celebration of the 7 principles of Nguzo Saba. Those principles are principles in which Africans live by.
Dr. Peter Ndiangui.
Yes, sir.
Get your microphone up.
Yes.
The African Network of Southwest Florida has been a big partner in putting on this Kwanzaa event. Tell us why you thought it was important that the African Network be a part of the group, unity of groups that participated today.
First of all, thank you very much, Elder, and I want to tell you this. This is a symbol of that being an elder. Now, to answer your question, African Network is primarily made of people who originate from Africa. Kwanzaa is based on those same principles as Brother Kimble has just talked about. The origin is Africa. We think we bring something. We think we understand the 7 principles, whether it is Umoja or Kwanzaa itself or Tabiko or Ujima or Ujama. These are words I used every day of my life. They mean more to me than almost anybody else here.
I want to expound on that a bit.
Yes.
You being from Kenya,
yes.
Now you're here in America, and
right.
You have assimilated into the American culture.
Yes.
When you see celebrations like Kwanzaa
yes.
that tracks back to Africa as a born and raised African, how does that make you feel in general?
I don't even know whether I can be able to explain it to my brother, because this is taking me right home. Mm-hmm. The celebration you see, even the thing I'll be doing here, because I'll be doing libations, I started seeing that when I was a 4-year-old, when my great-grandfather would take me to the people when they are doing libations to pray for the rain, and then I'm telling you, within a short while, we would get rains. This is serious business. The 7 principles, Umoja, Ujima, Nia, all those are principles we lived with. And then you come all the way to America, to a small place in southwest corner of the United States, of Florida, and that is where you come and see home. It takes me back to the village.
Excellent.
That's what we used to do.
I think you've had a chance to sit down and kind of glance at the program. I know they're going to have some children performing, some different people speaking, and a wide range of things. What do you expect in general to take place here tonight, Lodovic Kimble, and what do you think people should take away from it?
Well, I hope that for those Africans who don't feel a strong connection with the continent, develop a stronger connection, and then understand that we as African people of the diaspora need to unify in order to accomplish our goal. Even the club that I have at school, From Boys to Men, is based on the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. I use those principles to teach leadership to young boys and young girls.
That's very interesting. Which one of the principles stands out most to you, and why?
Well, it's kind of hard for me to pick one and say that one stands out more than the other. I think the principle that talks about work, is that emoji? Jama, yeah.
Jama.
That talks about collective work.
Yes.
Because we have much collective work to do as African people. If we're going to unify and get beyond this divide and conquer mentality that has been taught to our people through the advent of chattel slavery.
Mm-hmm. Dr. Ndiangui.
Yes.
Professor Lodovic Kimble certainly enunciated the value of Kwanzaa to Africans and how we should embrace it.
Right.
We're noticing here at this event that we got people from all nationalities who have come out to celebrate this unity. What kind of message did that send as well?
I want to tell you something that you may not even remember. When we were starting African Network of Southwest Florida, when we were trying to find out who we were, we had this conversation with you on what really is African Network, who really is from Africa. And you told me everybody who believes in the principles of Africa, whether they are black or white or red or anybody, can't trace their roots to Africa. We should be able to accommodate everybody. And this is what we are seeing today, is what we believe in. We embrace everybody who believes in the goodness, who believes in the cooperative, who believes in umonja, being together. Because it doesn't matter your social status, it doesn't matter what you are come from, it doesn't matter your gender, your religion. These are all artificial differences. All in all, we are one. And we try to look for the good in each person, you'll get it. But most times, we keep on looking for the bad, and we get it, and we fight for nonsense.
Outstanding. Now let me get a chance before I let both of you go, is to take people at home looking at this saying, what about the clothes, Lee? What about the clothes? They're looking so dapper and cultural. Lodovic, I would assume that you have a wide variety of African tradition garments just hanging in the closet.
Yes, I do. My outfit actually came from Liberia. I'm honored by Dr. Lemuel Lawrence that he's given me a number of things. Dr. Lemuel Lawrence, I wish he could be here. What an outstanding African. Actually has 3 PhDs. Has a PhD in engineering from Russia, a PhD in education and biomedical science. He is quite a scholar. And so in his honor, I wear this dashiki.
Outstanding. And Peter, what do you have on? Custom made as usual?
That's right. Yes, I had to get something specifically for this one. Because if you can see my green bluish shirt, right? And the colors, we are always very colorful people, but this is light. This is for togetherness. If you see the many colors here, red, green, white, it kind of is that one you wear when you're trying also to unite. So you have more colors and they all make the greatness. It is the diversity in the cloth. If you look down, man, if you look at my shoe, this is a safari boot. Can you see that?
Yeah.
That safari boot is from Kenya because I come from a country where there are safaris.
Those are nice too.
One when I get there.
Those are comfortable.
They're classy, are they not?
Those
so
are
you
comfortable.
get the safari boot, you walk with you, and you dress like you know about the chief too.
yeah.
So I have to dress properly. You know that.
Of course, everybody.
Stacey Adams.
That's the beauty of this. Is just like the fellas sitting around on the corner in the neighborhood, having a great time.
Yes.
All different viewpoints and opinions and thought processes. But when it all intersects, it intersects in unity and community. And this is certainly what you get right here with Professor Lodovic Kimble and Dr. Peter Ndiangui. We'll be right back on Leapers Live to talk to some more people. Hold up, you got a moment? You got something you need to say?
Yes, I have something.
Go
to
ahead.
say. I want to say, Elder, you are doing a great job bringing all of us together. Because you are an elder in Africa, we don't take that lightly. I believe you don't take it lightly, and we really appreciate the work you do of bringing these people together. I know you are involved in this, and thank you for doing it on our behalf. Thank you so much, Elder.
Kwanzaa forever.
Kwanzaa forever. That's right. Exactly.
Don't hit that button yet. What he's talking about is those people just seeing this. It's about 3 years ago. I was made an African elder, which is like the highest status you can get in the African tradition, and I really appreciate that responsibility that comes along with that. So thank you, Dr. Ndiangui, and I continue to project my station within the African construct. Trying to use some fancy stuff.
That's right. You know you are Muzee. Muzee is elder.
Oh yeah, and
Kiswahili.
And my name is Muzee Kalawale.
The one who brings people together. Thank you, brother.
It's happening, people. We'll be right back.
Thank you.